Hey guys, how's it going? Today I want to talk to you about another common problem on the Mac MP7s and MP8s. The injector cups and the actual injectors where they seat in the cups, where they blow out, how they blow out, things like that. So we're going to get into that. Okay, so in front of me, I have two injectors. And you can clearly see the bottom there on that one. How shiny it is, and you can see that one. How it's just like black. So this one here is actually what you want to see when you pull them out. That's a clean sealed surface. You can actually even see the two lines. So you see how the top is darker than the bottom. So the bottom I'm gonna say was that 3/4 of it, let's say, give or take. That's actually the crushed surface, right? That's the sealed surface. And you'll have your graphite paste around, like all smudged around there when you compress it. That's why you see some of the black too. Could be a little bit of soot coming up from the injector, but the graphite paste is black as well when you install it. Well, these have been there for a long time. These are still double O-ring, and if you don't know about these, now you're supposed to eliminate the bottom O-ring. That's why I'm looking at this one. This one's already been done once. So on this one, you see how it's all shiny, and you can actually see it's very, I know the lighting's not the best. You can see it's rough, the finish of it. I'm trying to move this for you. Okay, so here's a good picture. Look at it, I should say. See how rough it is? It's very rough. There you go. So when it's like that, that's basically it's getting a blow-by in the cup itself. And what happens is you'll get hard starts. You get some power loss too if it's really bad. This one here was hard starts, but this is not even the reason I pulled this apart, believe it or not. This one actually needs an engine, but this is what I found. That's number 5. Then what else to talk about here? First thing you should check, this is a very good one. First thing you should check. So if you're having hard starts, first thing you should check is your filter pad. And on your filter pad, we'll go around here. I should have one. Actually, I have a used one under here. This is actually one off this truck I did. So first thing you're going to want to check is your filter pad leaking first, because you're going to look for loss of fuel prime, right? Like typical on a diesel, right? So let me get this up. So this is your filter pad. So this is the older MP7 style where the plunger is a twist style. Put in the vise to show you. So this is the old MP7 where it's actually a push and twist style, right? So on these ones, this right here is your weep hole. Kind of like a weep hole, plastic plug, but what happened is when they start to go, a leak out of here. On the new ones now, they got rid of this and they have a big plunger. It's just push up and down. So first thing you want to do is check for fuel leaking there. So this one was, so we went ahead and changed it. But you always got to start with the easy stuff, so this would be the easier thing to change. So we did that, and then it didn't solve the issue, but we didn't get back to it, and then the motor ended up blowing anyway because of the gears. And there's the double idler gear, and the nut was loose. The nut was right backed off, even the bearing. I just tapped it in. I'll thought the bearing was right loose. Backed off, and the nut got through the cover and started to go through the main seal, the rear main. Also, when it comes to the injectors, the newer ones, you have to program the code on them. It should be over here. So if you have a new style OBD plug, you have to get the trim code and program it before you start it. This way it relearns all the injectors and they all fire properly. It'll still start without it, but it won't run the way it should, and you'll probably get codes. Oh, and I found on number 6 here, the spring is broken right there. Actually rubbed on the valve spring. Yeah, that's it for today. Thank you.